know, I hope this war at least teaches you how to talk to get along with your comrades in arms. I think we've got a decent party here, and you could find yourself some friends.
I'm not here to make friends.
Of course you're
I'm
not.
here to kill.
Hi, welcome back to another Pathfinder. Wrath of the Righteous. I was about to say Path Righteous of the Wrath, but yeah. You get where I'm coming from. So in the last video, we had a lot happen at the end. We had Darian, I don't know, buying me roses? I can't help but feel flattered. I really can't. I can't help but feel very flattered. Yeah, maybe he's a bad boy that we can change. But at the same time, then we've got Lan, and I really don't want to string him along. It seems like everyone wants a piece of the commander. We do have some errands to run in Dresden before we go anywhere else. And that is, one of them is to go and see Soisel to kind of find out what's going on with him, because he's been doing some scandalous gambling. So, yeah, we're definitely going to go see, and the Vengeance of Sarkoris. I don't know what that one is. I kind of wish there was... I get there's a map. We also need to see Ceres as well. There's Captain Odan. Jewelry, Arcane. Exotic Weapons Provider. Wilser, Blacksmith. Lady Kononomi. Right, we definitely need to go here. Which is near Sosul, so... We'll go speak to Ulrich. First. Okay. Alright, hold on a minute. He's over here somewhere. Peasant. Ulrich? Horse. Oh, Ulrich's over there. He's on the battlement. Whoops. There he is. Cheers. Ulrich. Let's try that again. Cheers! Ulrich takes a drink from a flask he's holding. Now, I don't know what this is. A dream, a fey illusion, or I've popped into another world, but you people sure know how to brew good beer. I want to ask you something. Tell me, no. What do you think of your new powers? I don't like him. I don't like him. Okay. I thought maybe he was the Sarkoris, but clearly not. Okay. We're gonna go to Soisel. So, will we walk there instead of say fast travel? I'm gonna call the speeding up map bit fast travel, but we'll walk there. We'll go find Soisel. Wait, we haven't spoken to this person. I can't remember what accent I gave her. Commander. The middle-aged dwarf salutes you casually. Her face is disfigured by huge scarred claw marks. One of her eyes is covered by a black patch, but the other is looking at you sternly and intently. Deutlinda Stranglehold at your service. What is your role in my army? I am the chief of the quartermaster in charge of the material support. I make sure our brave soldiers are armed and armoured and fed when they go into battle. Or at least 2 out of 3 ain't bad, eh? You know how it goes. Durgalender chuckles. Aye, and I'm also the head of the logistics council. If we're missing some, gotta report it to you right away. And what does the logistics council do? Council, not cancel. Hey, it's supplies. What else? As you lead the troops into those legendary battles, we sell various non-heroic issues, like what our fighters are going to eat tomorrow, you can. How to fix a chainmail. shortage and how to get your hands on a shipment of helmets we purchased that's stuck somewhere in Ustalav. Those are the headaches we deal with, you can. Aye, sometimes, however, we're faced with something we just can't hash it out without you. That's when we have to assemble the council and ask for your decision. But, Torag willing, that won't happen too often. We got supplies covered, so you go ahead and be heroic to your heart's content. What became of the quartermaster who was taking care of the supplies during the march on Dresden? Why, nothing really. He got a medal for his heroism during the assault on Dresden, and now he's back where he was, keeping up the good work. It's just that a fortress like Dresden is literally out of his league, and when you need the supply can during a march, he's your man. But it takes a different set of skills to be chief quartermaster, eh? And what's with the nickname Stranglehold? Hey, it's our resident jokers came up with it when my hand went numb from the wound. She held up her crooked fingers, weathered to the bone. After that, I left the front lines for the supply service. And when I showed every wisecracker that one hand is all you need to get the supplies in order, my grip really is a stranglehold, you can. All those thieving quartermasters who go out of their way to sell you some ammunition only on the sly, scatterbrained officers who lose half the caravan in every skirmish, civil milkstops who always have a sub-story to explain why they can't give anything to the army. They all learn very well that why people called old Dorgalinda Stranglehold. We have spells available that could restore your hand. I spent it on some poor sap whose legs got ripped up in the first battle. Thank you for your concern, though, Commander, but while we're at war, resources should be sent where they're needed, and not handling the logistics just fine with one hand you can. Good luck on the front line. We've always got your back. That's our job. I don't know if that's the original accent I give her, but that's how she's going. Ooh, we could sell some stuff while we're in the area. There you go. Boop. Because we are heavy. We are heavy. No, I just want... No. They're important. So... Wait, no, we're heavy for other reasons, aren't we? Because we've got, like... Ooh. All the weapons, like a whole clubs. Nature's collar, that's right. It's kind of pretty. There you go. We're not so heavy anymore. Right, we got all these new things. Okay. Anyway, Soizel, stop getting distracted. My Soizel is over here. Yes. I don't want to get distracted. I went the wrong way. Okay. I got distracted, okay? She got anything new to say? No. Right, Soizel. Good afternoon, Commander. How can I help you? I've heard that you've been rather busy playing cards at night. Cards? Me? Soizel looks away in embarrassment. Who could possibly think... I've only visited the games once or twice to get a sense of what our soldiers do when they're off duty. You think I'm addicted to gambling? Nothing of the sort. Don't worry, I'm absolutely fine. My pleasure. Right, was that it? We spoke to him and now that's... Okay.
Without a doubt.
I don't know who we speak to about the Sarcosaurus thing then. Huh. Yeah, I don't know who to speak to about so. It could be anyone. I know, we could do this. Right, we've already done this one. Oh dear, I hate when they're timed. Patron of Dresden has disappeared without trace. Right, that's the missing Crusaders. Vengeance of Sarcosaurus. Word of... That's right, we need to find this dude. Kaya. He was up the way, okay. Do you know what I actually did say? Didn't I say when we were looking for Soizel that we should go up to him and I walked completely away? I have like the brain of a fish sometimes. Aha. The old crusader looks anxious and disoriented. Yes. Has something happened? Where did your boy Morvreg go? Pain shines in the old man's eyes. His fuzzy grey hair is dirty and hangs down in unkept strands. He sighs heavily. He ran away. Packed his things in the dead of night and disappeared. Must have gone to find some demon to fight. He is a Khalid. His entire clan are blood enemies of demons. They also worship the god Gorham. Did you see the straw wolf hanging from his neck? It's their clan talisman. It's called Little Fang. I put in so much effort to get him to see the light of Amode, but he imbibed his loyalty to Gorham with his mother's milk. I told him, you can't fight the darkness if you are guided by anger. If rage overwhelms you, you can't. You will either perish or become a villain, or get used to the war that you'll forget what it is like to live as human. But he only had one thing in mind, vengeance for his family, for his ancestors, for his wounded honor. I tried to find him. They say he's been going to the tavern a lot lately. Everbright Crusaders don't go to taverns. We keep ourselves clean, body and spirit. But Morveg didn't go there to drink or play dice. He was looking for a guide, and he found one. A Khalid too, an old one, a descendant of the Sarkorians. Even the demons couldn't force them out of these lands. They say Morveg wanted to go towards Wintersun, an ancient Sarkorian settlement. But I don't know what he wanted there or where exactly to look for him. There are lots of demons in that region, and I can't send scouts there with an order to leave no one unturned. There will be too many skirmishes with monsters and huge losses. The old man looks completely devastated. I want to ask you a few questions about yourself. About me, Seer Coberlin, or me, the glorious Everbright Crusader and the leader of my order? I want to know about your past. The old man scratches his fitting fuzzy hair. About my life before the order? It was so long ago. As a boy, I decided there was too much evil in the world. Someone had to do something about it, try to fix it. I decided to become a priest. But then I saw the Everbright Crusaders, so proud, so pure. And when someone next to me said, "What arrogant snobs!" And he was right. We Everbright Crusaders actually are a little arrogant. So I thought, maybe these invincible snobs could use the help and companionship of such a simple and warm-hearted lad like myself. Who knew that years later I would become their leader? And tell me about your order. The Everbright Crusaders are not the oldest order, but our traditions are solid. For us, fighting the world wound is not a war, it's our service. We dedicate our lives to it, and also our souls. We have high standards and live under many restrictions. We have no families, drink no liquor, play no games of chance, accumulate no wealth, and own no lands, even if we were entitled to them by birth. We reject everything that distracts us, that draws us to a peaceful life, for our hearts are always turned to war. But war is grim, ugly thing that makes wicked everyone who takes part in it. And we keep our hearts pure, so that we are not left sickened by war, so that our light does not fade, because darkness can only be overcome by light. But I don't have any more questions. I have to go. So basically all that was wrong with the old man was that his protege had kind of buggered off. Looks like we're going to have to go find this protege and give him a good talking to. I just realized I don't have Artax with me. Where are you, Artax? Because we could be waiting here a while. Yep, we're going to be waiting here. Artax, where are you? He's on his way. He'll be here any minute. Any minute. I think my horse was faster. Okay. I don't like her. I'm sorry. I know she's a... I know she's meant to be great in terms of, you know, lockpicking and all that, but I don't like her. And I have to say, I miss my, my Nenio. I do want to bring Sela with us. I feel like Sela should come in with us, which means I'll have to maybe leave him behind for a while. I suppose we should bring him, but then will he moan? That is the question here. Will he complain if I take him to other places? Oh dear. Each capture of a demon folk, so we need to do some demon folk captures. But there isn't really many. There's this one, but I don't know how to get to this one yet. I could aim to go this way. Oh, this will be fine. That's a whole heap of zombies. Let's get rid of the wipes. The wipes? The wipes! He's gonna be like, this is fine. Maybe. These guys are a bit beefy. They are a wee bit beefy, so they are. Rude. Oof. Oh, I didn't mean to do. Whoops. Whoops. We're fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Except for we're really gonna do no damage here. The high end would be nice. Or not, it's fine. Stop it. Stop it. Rude. Whole heap of rudeness right there. Come on, take them all out. Oh, come on. I really don't want to wipe out for 4, you know? Take out the 4. Boop. Nice. Okay. Being awfully rude here. Jeez, has it not changed at all? Oh, you what? Rude. Wow, what is going on? Why is our morale so bad? Come on, high end of it. I'm only gonna take one? Nice. Are we gonna be here a while then? Oh! 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 That was incredibly rude! I don't suppose we can cure wounds. Yikes. I don't know if it's worth reloading. It tells me I need to get rid of the... Wow, that was a whole heap of losses. That was a lot of losses. The mine was once filled with undead, but now has been cleaned. When demons got close to the mine to save themselves, the miners blocked the entrance, hoping that help would arrive before they starved to death. Alas, help never arrived, and those trapped suffered a truly horrible fate. We're gonna need some backup. Oh, we have no... I mean, archers are great. Well, who are these? These are the sorcerers. Right, okay. Wait a minute. I just seen. That I can go this way. I know I'm wasting thingamajobs. Oh dear, that's the wrong way. Bugger. Paladins have an ability to cure themselves. Mind you, that's only 2 paladins, so we'll have to come back at another stage. Where are we off to, says I. Nameless ruins. Somehow get to Winter Sun. Molten Scar. A burned down shack. That's up the way, so we're gotta go down here and fight these things. So I'm going this way because the left way is scary. So is that way. Mind you, though. I suppose I'm going here. Take 14 hours. Let us go. Okay. No, I have to move there myself. Got it. It also dawned on me that I should really be building more stuff. We don't have enough. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. A hospital. I was told if I build a hospital, it'll be good for getting more people back. So, the hospital is where clerics and healers tend wounded soldiers. The hospital provides a +5 bonus to infirmary size for generals. Hospital is where... So, can I put that anywhere? Smithy. The armor that you will see the Crusaders through victory is crafted here. Attackable, trainable units. Okay. Construct of a building will be in 2 days. Okay. Vigilant watchmen can warn the garrison about advancing enemies and give their comrades time to prepare for battle. I suppose Dresden's okay. I need to go elsewhere. Nope, that's not what I wanted to click. This is what I want to click. Financing Crusaders' costly process, and the Diplomatic Council has come up with new tricks to preserve the friendship. We're constantly doing meetings. Erebrecht's breakdown, which occurred before the assault at Dresden, still haunts her mind. She should be reminded that she was, is, and will always be the hero in the eyes of soldiers by appointing her as commander of a small squad of Crusaders. Unfortunately, because Erebrecht is occupied as squad leader, her duties in the Crusade command have to be transferred to someone else. Okay. In our midst. Spies of the Abyss have attempted to infiltrate Dresden to find out the commander's plan. It was only by chance that they were stopped. The officers have suggested increased security in anticipation of new attempts. Okay, but... To get 10 Inquisitors. Collective responsibility. Senior Comrades Decree. What's that? Adds 1,000 leadership experience points. Okay, that's good, right? So that one's good. Sealer will personally talk to the best among the Crusaders and select the most loyal and pure of heart to look for spies. These warriors will be also serve as a model of common soldiers to follow. That's fine. One can command a small unit alone, but to manage an army, one needs a staff council. Surrounded by the experienced advisors, the commander will be able to make decisions affect the life and morale of another council. Great. I've not enough resources for that. No, that's not what I want to do. Hold on. Oh wait, can they now move? They can. Can I get them to like... Okay. Essentially I want to replenish these guys. Do they have more hit points? Are they stronger than champions? No, well, champions seem stronger. No, I want... He needs to level up as well. Ooh, fireball. See, I wouldn't... Aha, okay. Figured it out. Figured it out! It's so good. Houndmasters? That puts up to 5. Okay. I'm guessing... Yeah. Trying to consolidate some into... Are they cheap? I mean, why not, right? Ooh, hoodies. Inquisitors. Barbarians. Suppose we're gonna need more money. I'm going to need more money after this. So... Okay, what if we change this round? Does it put it up to 4? No. Just 3. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Right, this is not what I wanted to do, by the way. I did want to, like... Yeah, I wanted to manage. Of course, here's the thing. I don't actually have a whole heap of money. So what are we building here? Large barracks where ordinary infantry troops sleep, eat, train, enjoy. Garrison barracks increase recruitment growth for the main barracks by 25%. Only one garrison barracks can be built in each fort. But here's the thing. The advance of the crusade deeper into enemy territory lengthens supply routes, complicates logistics. The supply center is citadel scribes, clerics, coachmen, whose job it is to see that advancing armies face no shortages of medical supplies. So supply center increases material point income by 3. Only one supply center can be... So, is it worth me doing a supply center in every place then? Comfortable inn with a stable and warehouse is a must for attracting merchants. An inn increases finance points income by 200 if there are no buildings that provide recruitment growth in the fort. Only one inn can be built. So, if I build a recruitment... Wait. An inn increases finance points income by 200 if there are no buildings that provide recruitment growth. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure about that. Suppose I have to... Why can't I go into... Yeah. So I'm gonna rest. Then we'll talk to Erebeth and such.
You know, I hope this war at least teaches you how to talk to get along with your comrades in arms. I think we've got a decent party here, and you could find yourself some friends.
I'm not here to make friends.
Of course you're not.
I'm here to kill.
Okay. She's a delight, isn't she? Okay. I thought people wanted to talk to me. Or is that in like a couple of days? I thought people wanted to talk to me. I thought that's why I was here. Is that maybe the management bit? I Can't believe how big the map is. But anyway. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, so... No. So let's skip a day. And then we'll do the cancel. Right, okay. Sela will select the most valiant... Okay, yep. Troops sent to reserve for training are ready to return to the front line to support the commander's forces. An army of 3, 5, 6 strength will be formed in Dresden. The army will be equipped with the units most common in your forces. Okay. I'm not going to say no to that. Skill craftsman to do... Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go and have the council meeting. Okay. I've never met this guy before. He's got blue sparkly hair. Hail, Commander! Before you, an aged, yet fit and sturdy Garundai stands at the attention. His dark skin has an earthy tone to it, and crystal sparkles forth from where his hair and eyebrows should be, clearly identifying him as an Oriet. Captain Hartman, chair of your staff council, by order of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, here to deliver a report. I'm on this council too, Sela salutes briskly. We'll be racking our brains on how to improve troops' morale. I reckon the key is to back up our words with actions. Lead your soldiers by example, and they'll be eager to follow. Drawing on my experience as a parlictor, my advice is to maintain a calculated moderation in every regard, be it incentive or penalty, and to be decisive. We have no need for doubts or turmoil. I'm doomed to be your advisor, but you do know what that means. That you are doomed to listen to my advice. To start things off, here's an incredibly novel and deep thought for you. Loyalty, passion, and morale. All of these can be easily bought with money. Commander, permission to report. We've encountered a problem. Although we're still getting volunteers, we're now seeing cases of desertion. Many who joined the Dresden campaign believe that their duty has been fulfilled with the victory, and are not keen on staying in the garrison. Those from Kennebrace wish to return home and rebuild their ruined city. Lastly, there are those who are afraid of lingering in a place where demons might show up with a retaliatory expedition at any moment. My suggestion is to improve living conditions for the privates, raise their pay, and give them extra rations, and reward those who have distinguished themselves on the battlefield with accommodations and gifts. Soldiers don't want to leave armies that appreciate them. I feel for those folks, but we have to convince them to stay. I think we might get some help from the servants of the gods. They'll tell the soldiers that the danger's not yet past, and inspire them to keep up with the fight against evil. As long as the wound is open, the whole world is in danger. We can't just go home and live like we used to, no matter how badly we want that to happen. Most of the Crusaders are volunteers, but they have no right to subvert military discipline. That kind of attitude is tantamount to treason, regardless who expresses it. We have to identify the instigators, arrest them, and administer harsh punishment to make an example of them. This problem is quite simply solved for coin. But handling money out to privates is practically throwing it away. We need to pay the officers handsomely. Then they'll figure out how to raise their subordinates' morale. Staff Council kind of explains what it is. You know. In short, we make sure that whatever orders are given, they are executed properly. Our job is to keep the soldiers' morale high, so they always follow their officers' commands without question. As for the officers themselves, we look out for the unseemly or incompetent types who subvert the troops' trust. I have questions for my council. Understood, Captain Osquay. Sela, what do you bring to the council? Oh, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're not fighting for a sawmill here. This is a crusade against the abyss. And when you're up against demons, you bring a paladin. It's rules that tried and very much true. And Regiel, what kind of help can I expect to get from you on this council? I have extensive experience being in command, and as a Hell Knight, I possess a firmness that some of your other officers may be lacking. The essence of my council is not to spoil your troops, but to maintain their discipline strategically. Amidst the chaos of war, a general has to be a beacon of order and purpose for their soldiers. They will be just as grateful to receive rewards or lashes from such general. Most importantly, they won't even think about disobeying their orders. Darian, what on earth are you doing on this council? Mostly I'm just waiting for it to end. But since I have little choice, I'll give you some advice on how to charm your subordinates, be they people of importance or simple commoners. I'll tell you the biggest secret straight away. Free money. Gold has the most miraculous power there is. And Captain Hermatin, why did the Queen appoint you to preside over this council? I have been in the Osirian infantry for 100 years, fighting for free pharaohs. Then after I joined the Crusaders, I served Her Majesty Galfrey for 2 more decades. I dare to hope that I have gained a decent experience over those years. I see. Let's discuss our options in details. As you command, Sela, what is your plan? The situation is not that dire. Morale is high. We just won a major victory. So some have let down their guards. We have to call for priests and paladins to get through to the volunteers. That's still early for the celebration. If they leave their homes today, Dresden will fall again tomorrow, and the day after, the demons will show up on their doorstep. Servants of the gods are indeed the masters of sweet-talking others into dying free of charge. Although pretty words, but when the choice comes down to inspired preaching or homemade pies, 9 of every 10 will look for the comfort of their home at their table. Their incentive needs to be more substantial than wasted breath. Regiel, what do you suggest? There is no place in the army for the mindset of playing soldier today, then going home tomorrow. These dangerous ideas must be suppressed from the utmost harshness. We'll identify the most vocal rabble-rousers, exact punishments on them as an example to others. They may be volunteers, but they have joined the ranks of the Crusaders. You can't bet their rejections of their responsibilities. All will be heading towards complete chaos and therefore defeat. That's a great plan if you want your soldiers to run back home twice as fast. They came here for their own volition. We must convince them to stay, not terrorize them into fighting. Darian, your opinion, please? Our forces are in good spirits. It's just that the euphoria of victory has gone to a few heads. No one can sober them up quicker than their officers, especially those of lower ranks. We'll give our dear oaths to all the sergeants and corporals a bonus on the sly, then promise to sweeten the deal once they've convinced the volunteers to stay. Perhaps they will do so over a beer mug, or maybe with a broken nose. Why bother solving problems with yourself when you can push them off to someone you pay? Your bought loyalty will run out even sooner than your gold. Once soldiers turn into profiteers instead of following orders, they start praising them. They'll wonder whether or not it's worth their while to obey their general. I hardly need to explain the effects this will have on discipline. Captain Harmatin, what would you advise? The volunteers believe they're almost won. Great, let's not ruin this pretty illusion. Instead, we'll turn to our advantage. We'll increase rations and pay for privates, rewarding the most distinguished with commendations and gifts. Who would abandon the victors when they provide you with good food and even better coin? It's naive to expect the troops won't understand that we would just be trying to appease them. An army cannot stand if held together by handouts and desperate promises. We shouldn't lie to our soldiers. If we build up a flimsy illusion now, the demons will shadow them later. Those fighting alongside us must recognize the seriousness of the situation instead of celebrating a victory when the war has just begun. Thank you. Everything is clear. I'm very, very, very much going with Sealer here. I don't want to bribe them. The distributing provisions seems great. But I feel like Sealer's the better option here. Crusade morale 5 to 10. 15, 10 to 15. Hold on a minute. Is that just 5 to 10 it said? Huh. In terms of effects, Crusade morale increases. Oh god, no, that one sounds horrible. I get it. It's probably like the better effect. No, I'm not. Well, I think distributing provisions seems like the better option since it's 10 to 15 instead of 5 to 10. But we need leadership and 300. I think this one's just cheaper in general. Yeah. We'll go for Captain Harmattan. Captain Harmattan issued privates a pay rise and improved rations. At once, I'll distribute the pay and rations right away. The accommodation list won't take long either. We should see results shortly. Thank you, Commander. Should any of others' difficulties arise that require your attention, I'll deliver a new report promptly. It is just a big kind of, hi. I'm exhausted already.